Hello. So hopefully everything's working as usual. I don't know why, but everything seems really quiet to me. You know why? I can turn my volume down. Anyways, moving on. I'm back with Factorio. What am I thinking? I guess I'll start with what I did while I was away. So I mentioned this at the end of the Skyrim stream. There's a minor issue with this thing, which is the blues are what's actually the limiting factor, not low density structures. Now the fun thing about that is, I feel like you're not making. All right. What? Reds. Low density. Greens. What? You're loading, you're loading, you're loading, you're loading, you're loading, you're fine. You're not fine. Yeah. Right. May as well send you back around. Probably have a quick check on all the others are working fine. Yeah, that one's fine. That one's fine. Oh wow, this is getting a bit laggy. Looks like every other one's working, so it's just that one that was messed up because the two loaders were not working properly. Lovely. Oh well, that should now sort itself out. Probably comes that for a bit, so at least that thing stops running. But I can't do much about this right now. It's just doing whatever it wants. Effectively, it's trying to unload the entire train. Well, that bit of the train that's got power is like this thin sliver across here. But yeah, there aren't really enough charging spots at the moment because I've taken everything around the outside out. Yeah, so I guess I'll just start there, shouldn't I? Let's wander down there. So I've started completely redoing this setup. So before I was using the storehouses and trying to match them across, but that quickly fell apart as I found that for some reason these trains suddenly end up as 4 spaces apart rather than 3. I can probably demonstrate that by like 2. Oh, that one's going to be 3, isn't it? But yeah, there's a few of these. For some reason. Was it the bottom ones they did it on most then? 1, 2. Yeah, it's not going to do it now. Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it's 4 across. So the storehouse isn't quite wide enough to allow me to do that, so I had to switch back to these things anyways. Then I realised that because of the way everything was set up, there was no way you were getting everything you need in. Because don't forget, additional to this, I still need power pole, one of those. Like, quite regularly. So yeah, it just didn't work with having a bit of a mix, and the setup I had for the RoboPorts was too compact. Like, you need that sort of quite large spacing between them. And I think judging by how hard these things are struggling to kind of keep this thing running, I'm going to have to fill a lot of this area in RoboPorts just to give charging spots, basically. I may actually just add in in the hope that it helps relieve some of the issues I'm seeing right now. Because apparently, dumping 16 million into a cargo train doesn't take too well to that. Oh, I've just trapped myself in again. Well, I'm sat here for a minute while this train moves. So today, first things first, I need to work out how the hell I'm going to sort out the... yeah, whatever it's called. The conditions on the yellow science train. Because unfortunately, the blue isn't quite that simple. Because there isn't an easy to work out number of them loaded at any given time. Can't work out the exact number it produces. And it'll probably vary very slightly between run to run. So, yeah, that's a problem. So I can't do, like, the item thing. I just don't think it'll work. I'm tempted to combine the item thing with inactivity. That might work. So when they unload, or so if it stops, it'll hold because there are too many blues in the train. And then of course, but it'll stop, the inactivity will run out. But as soon as it can move again, the inactivity will reset and it'll keep waiting till it can actually fully, till it stops trying to unload. So that might be a method I could use. And it's probably the only method I could use, because I could probably do it with some sort of circuit condition about how many blues are in that thingy. But kind of don't really want to run circuit networks all the way up round all like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because some of those are in the middle of the water and that'll be a pain in the ass to actually do. Yeah. That's why I'm thinking probably the inactivity is the best way. We're almost gone. Almost escaped. Yeah, I really shouldn't have loaded this many robots into the system. It's really just not handling it well. Because there's what? 50,000 robots in it. I may actually have to take some of them out because it is like, this is disgusting. And I can't stop them either. That's what's really bad. That's what's even worse. I can't actually stop them right now. Actually, no, I can stop them, can't I? I just need to take away all the buffer chest conditions and then they should all stop. I mean, they're going to complain to high hell. The point where I should probably have a stack of these on me. Basically so I can allow them to dump all the excess stuff into something. Yeah. Oh, the last thing I've done while I was away, because I think I had 4 tasks on here, was to... Why are you white? Right, that should stop it trying to run new robots. So as you can see, it's now starting to count down. Okay, so that should save my UPS. And I may have to go take out a lot of those robots and put a lot less in. Because, again, that's an issue. Okay, so apparently I don't have to put those in either, because it's actually going to finish delivering stuff, which is what I had expected it not to do. So, how am I going to work out what to do with that? How many blues are there supposed to be? 21,000, just about. So if I actually set it to 21,000, it shouldn't be more than 21,000. I guess I'll just have to try it. Problem is putting an inactivity on it. Is potentially it has the potential of messing this up. Right, so when blue less than 21,000. Now blue had done the last step. It's not like the low density ride to double it. Yeah, all I can do is think to try it. The last one I don't need to do that, because the item count should just be 0. I don't think I ever get full cargo on any of these trains. So that really wouldn't work. Alright. See if that works. Flag. He doesn't like map mode. Does that help? Nope, we're up to a reasonable number of robots are on inactivity status, so that's not bad. No idea if there are actually enough spots in these roboports to actually hold these. Okay. That's definitely working though, it's definitely calming down. Cool. Make my life a little bit easier. Okay. So assuming this works, hopefully it does. Oh yeah, this is already full, isn't it? Is he going to mess things up at all? It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. Probably, maybe. Apparently I put quite strict limits on some of these. How good the reds are making this time. I don't actually remember which one it was that was messed up now. I think it was that one. Three reds? No, 3 greens. 2 reds. 3 blues. Yeah. So it is that one that messed up. Okay. So it's now working. It's now restocked quite well. Awesome. We're almost at 30,000 robots, so this is actually beginning to feel a bit more normal now. Right. In that case, the last thing I'm going to do is this white science. So, if I put you up, it does. Cool. So I've been through and checked my maths. Couldn't find anything in particular. But the other thing I did was I took out the red production last time. I've decided to put it back in again. The reason for that is at the moment I've got 1, 2, 3 layers deep. I think. Yeah. That's kind of it. Because these are all 1. This is just being loaded at some point. This is 1. This is 2. 2. 2. And loaded. So basically, like, because of how much I built here, there wasn't really need to stop the train very often. Which seemed a bit of a shame, I'd say. So, yeah, we've now got 1, 2, 3, 4 stops. Which still works. Yeah. So the other thing I plan to do. So this will actually be a different configuration to all the others because this only needs 7 stops rather than the 9 all the others have got. So it's a little bit shorter, which probably means it'll fit much more nicely into like a square here. And I think that'd be quite cool to get it like across all of that. The last thing I want to do, I have no need to do this, I just want to do this, is if I answer this quick. One day this will actually remember the settings I'm putting in. White times. So I need 7 rocket launchers, basically. What I was thinking was pick an island like that one, for example, to fire them from. Just because I thought it would be kind of cool, basically. So effectively, I haven't quite decided how yet. But I'll actually need to get them from here, or from let's say I unload here, along here. This is the stop where I put the rockets on. So let's say that's stop 4, so 3, 2, 1 is along here somewhere. And then 5, 6, 7, something like that. I haven't measured it out yet. I haven't even got my fingers out to measure, so God knows what actually happened. But yeah, I just then need to get it across from here to here. Don't know how to do that yet. But I thought it'd just be kind of cool to make a little rocket launch island. So I'm going to, basically. Yeah, no real reason for it. First things first, I am going to do some measuring. There's a good one to go from. That's far. So, let's start with here. So, that'll be 1. That'll be 2. That's 2 stops. Hang on. No, because I wouldn't have enough. So let's go about there, I think it'll be. There, I think. So that's 5. That'll make 6. And 7 probably be about there. So again, hopefully that should work. I guess if I'm putting my thingy island here, I then need to get science from here, say up to here. And this thing can go like that, I guess. So white science will come down from here, go across here, since I can. I don't really need to not avoid the lake. Come along the edge of this waterfront, up to where this track is going. So approximately that uranium, the little dog leg. And hopefully wind its way up. And I guess if I need to go down here to coil up on this side, that's fine. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Where's the train gone? It's just going past me. Let's double check we've got blues. Let's double check these conditions are going to work. Again, I forgot to turn that off. Now, I guess that the last thing, back up again, is notice I've got 1 extra car. So what I'm thinking of doing is actually making the satellites into that 1 extra car. No real reason, just can. I figured I'd use it like that. So, let's do one last confirmation I haven't messed this up completely. Okay. Oh, I almost made a boo-boo. This, I'll make it slightly bigger so you can see, adds up all the ones on the top. Ta-da! It doesn't go all the way along. Oh, am I so glad I checked that. Now I can mess around with things again. That's annoying. Why does it never work out nicely like it does sometimes? Wow. That really is a bit tight. It's not like I can make robo parts. Lag. You know what? Okay, blues are out. Where's in those? I have a feeling that's where the engines are meant to go, but of course I never loaded them in. Oops. Also remember to actually turn that off for once. Okay. So, is this going to work? No. Because of course it doesn't work. Of course I've got slightly more blues in it than I thought. Okay, so apparently there's 22,500 blues in the thing. Okay, well I guess that's the number I'm using. Let's do 23. Let's see how that goes. What's causing this to be so laggy? Robots have stopped. Was I just still, like, running all this stuff along for this? Well, moving along. Yeah. So I want a whole bunch more track. I want my 1 train. And I want my 2 fuel. Not 3 fuel, 2 fuel. Let me use a few of these. Yeah, that should be fine. Should be enough space now. You have to learn yet another new route now. That's what I just realised. Actually, like. Actually changed my stream back from Skyrim for Tuesday. Oops. So remembered. No, 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 you aren't stealing stuff from me. Right. Stuff has been acquired. No trains can get to that, so I'll probably just demolish that little bit of track. Alright. I need to copy paste a section of this because I don't remember exactly how I did this. Like that, apparently. Now let me leave that like that. Okay. Little train. I've got 2 little trains. 1 little train. Oh, like, this is not happy today. Sorry, I'm just checking the server to make sure there's nothing weird going on there. Not particularly. Actually having quite a good time. Okay. I've got my other... Now I've got this blueprint sorted. Go in. Just hope I make it across without running out of track. It might be a bit embarrassing. Lag. Okay. Big train up there, you've got to stop. Yeah, so it actually consumes the blues faster than it makes them. Well, that's lovely. Manual. To be fair, I don't think my server's been restarted in quite a long time, so I might have to do that. Although I'm not doing it now. I'll do it later. Right. Water has successfully been overcome. So probably want to go just above that uranium. God, this is really not happening today. It was fine earlier. Why is it suddenly being such a pain in the ass? I was having it do much more demanding things than this earlier. Whatever. I said it might just be that I need to restart the server. Turn around. Let's go there. One too far. There we go. Oh god, this is horrible. Why are you being this bad? Should have finished processing. This thing's not running. Nothing exists, but that's it. It's not doing anything. There's a lot of... I wonder if it's complaining because of all of these. Because they have to constantly calculate whether they're into a network or not. It's the only thing I can think of. Fortunately, there's not much I can do about that right now. I mean, I could concentrate on actually trying to finish that little thing. and don't really want to. It's quite boring to do, perfectly blunt. Where am I going to? That uranium. Seem to be doing well at uranium markers on this way. Wonder. Ooh. That's really interesting. Why does that make such a difference? I think I might have found my solution to my car noise. Right. So what I had here before was a roundup 0. Well, if I take that roundup away, also make this exact number rather than that plus 1. And interestingly, my cars now work out nicely. Now, because of the way this works, theoretically I won't get like every other stop will give me a effectively each stop will have excess resources that won't get fired, so every other one. Kind of fine with that though. I don't mind that because I'm still making my 5,000 a minute. Yeah. Sorry, random thought while I was sitting there building track slightly monotonously. Where away am I now? Yeah. A little bit further, can't I? Yeah, stop that. Okay. One of the fun things I need to do is get my train from there down to here. But yeah, that's for another project. I'm going to... What stands next to this? And use that as my starting point. Then I'm going to build up. Well, that looked like quite a good prediction then. Okay. Let's go across there. Slightly too far. Okay. Now I'll go back to using the train to build. terrain log. I suspect will be somewhat like it though, judging by what it's been like so far today. Oh, I'm out of track. Oh, wow. They can actually reach out that far, can they? So in theory, somewhere through here, should have this. There we go. Where am I going up to? Middle of that dense blacky bit of the forest. Nope, not that bit. Further on yet. This bit. There we go. I also just noticed all my trains are going counterclockwise. Where am I going down to? That guy. I mean, I don't really intend to break my... I know I could break it now. I didn't really intend to break it. Lag. 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 Slag. Come on, robots. Catch up already. Here's my last one. Where is my last one? I seem to have lost one. Come on, they'll turn up. A little bit further. I mean, I might genuinely only just have that number. There we go. Now for like 3. I do wonder where he is though. 'Cause he definitely should have 500. Oops. Oh good. There he is. Let's go get him. I'm a little way further north yet. There he is. Got him. No robots should be left behind. Until it's convenient to do so. I didn't actually measure this out, did I? I hope I don't hit the edge of the water here. Oh, I'm out of track. Almost done though. Oh, really? Just clipped it. One lower. I wouldn't have clipped it. That's sod's law, isn't it? Where am I stopping? Away, yeah. Oh my god, this is getting worse. What are you guys doing? Like, this is ridiculous. One can't classify this as unplayable. But it's really quite annoying. If you haven't guessed, I'm the sort of person I don't like much lag. Still. Especially when... I said the only thing I can think of is all those containers which aren't hooked up to the network, and it's going... constantly going, are you hooked up to the network? Are you hooked up to the network? Are you hooked up to the network? And that's what's giving me all this extra processing going on. Does this thing tell me anything? I definitely find this a lot less useful than it used to be. It used to give you a really good detailed breakdown of what was going on in the processing. We've really nerfed it. I'll probably find it's something like there's now just a setting I need to check in the advanced menus. Right. Come on, train. You are officially finished with. You can go back to 2,000. And 1,000. And now I get to run all the way back to base. Lucky me. And I need to route the train down. Not sure what the best method of that is going to be. Probably go out, down, like that, shouldn't I? I don't really need it blocking the main. Was even that thing running? Oh, it stopped everything. Oh, are you still stacking up in there? You're not quite finished running that. You're a bad thing. Where am I, by the way? Completely different way out the base this time. You have to go down the middle of the lakes. I can't remember what am I on. However many hours ago that I started playing this, I was exploring like down here somewhere and trying to find. Oh yeah, I was trying to find a bunch of these, wasn't I? A bunch of the big factories, and I was like driving all the way around these lakes trying to find something. The good old days. I mean, you can have my stone if you want. Oh, welcome to it, guys. Where? Right. 0, 0. I'll do. Let me. So I'm going up to the edge of that colour band. Yep, that'll work. More robots. Oops. Didn't happen, you didn't see anything. I don't think I need to do that, because I haven't got any signals, it won't actually stop. Question is, do I go and ride the train down? I feel like I should. It is the final one. Yep, let's ride it down. Just turn the music up and let it run for a minute. So as much as I'm enjoying this music, it's very good for an epic end. Alright, let's try something else. To do this at 6.4 frames a second. 5. Getting down. I don't think it likes me running this quick. Wow. Oh, it's only fixed itself. 30. No, maybe. Suddenly it feels a lot slower now that he's actually got a proper frames a second. There we go. A bit further on, let's say. Here. Yeah. Right. Go back at one station. Oh my god. Trees are too dense, I can't see. Where's my trains? Where's my trains? Why have you got those? Nuclear fuel. Got anything I can help you with, mates? So what I'm doing right now is I'm just moving the train along to its, like, first unload, let's say. And that allows me to go back all the way along and place all the cars. try and stop this thing in, like, sensible spots. That looks about right. Okay. All the way up here. Place the fourth stop. Yeah, it's only fourth on this one. Well, certainly a bit more high energy on the music front. What do I call these again? Is it just numbers? So white science 4. Oh. Trust me to have put it slightly too short. Come on. Time to wait for the train to do its 12 kilometre journey. Where even is it actually sat? What a fun game of waiting. Guess I should do some planning of resources for a minute. What do I need? Iron and steel. Now iron and steel would be quite helpful if they were near wherever I decide to do coal liquefaction. I think I decided to do coal liquefaction here, didn't I? I've got iron and copper. Not that I care about the copper anymore because I've decided not to do reds there. So iron could do iron, steel, and whatever it needs for this, which will be steel for barrels and iron for sulfuric acid, which is fine. Yeah, let's do coal liquefaction there. Along with iron, steel. Ideally, I could do with an iron and a copper nearby each other. I don't think I'm going to get. In fact, that probably is the best set. I don't really want to use that one though. Some outside. Them. Actually, I've got a mild concern this track may not be long enough. Add more length to the track. I'll have to wait and see what happens with that one. My concern would be that when it stopped at 1, it's still trying to do something over here. Yeah, there's really no iron and copper nearby around here. None inside, anyways. Back on. God, I can't actually see where the train is. That's better. Let's go there. 2. I'm also going to go make a 0. The reason for that is I want to judge be able to judge where 7 ends. So 3 more. So I need to go down to 1 again and drive forward to 5 from there. I think. Yeah. Not 5. 4. Nice that I can drive and click buttons at the same time. Thank you for that, Factorio developers. Wow. Was it just me clicking off that caused all the lag last time? I think it was, you know. Whoops. I think I could do with a restart. It'll happen later in a bit. Speed, halfway through the speed. I definitely think this 30,000 was a good choice. It takes a really long time to get up to speed. It means it basically never does in these circuits, which I quite like. But I think it kind of works. It's a big train, it shouldn't be running around quite as fast as it can. Stop, 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 stop. Oh no. Memory serves. The reason why it's so slow in reverse is because if you've got one train going backwards, it works better at the end. I don't know whether that's true or not, so I'm going to test it. Because apparently it calculates wind resistance, and of course the front of a train has got a lot less wind resistance than the carriages or the back of a train. I've never really played around with this. It's never really been an issue. Too far. Why not link to the train or something? Oh, that would be really annoying. To be fair, all I need to do is roll it. I don't actually need to go all the way back up there, do I? I didn't actually connect you. Oh. But now because I've got one train going that way, it's only using that train. It's going to mess up. Fair enough. Oh well, it was worth a try. Right. However, I'm going to get away with this because I think if I drive this one up to 5, be in there. I want to be one of these. You'll be in the train car, not in the cargo carrier. Come on. As much as it is useful sometimes, that little feature, but just come on. Further, yep. Okay, here it comes. Slow down, stop. Stop too early. Right. Oh, that's really annoying. That was what my concern was. Because the train from here needs to be what, 4? So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Yeah, that's really annoying. Probably move that out like up to here. It'll probably be fine. Oh well. Let's go sort that out. So what I stopped and was thinking about there was, I've got, what I was counting around was 8 stops that it needs to make. Not 9. Or 7, which is what I originally thought. And not 9 like I've done in all the others. 8 stops. It potentially makes things a little bit more tricky on the maths. I was trying to think about what that means for it. Let's go these a little bit more. Space. Turn the corner. Because of course the way I've done all the maths up till now, because what I've done is times it by 5. But only use 9 of the 5 slots. I don't know. I'm too tired to think about what the hell that implication means. Think about that for next time. Right, science, maths. When I say I'm too tired, I'm still sitting here trying to think about it. Still got further to go. Not out of track. Track. Oh. Across from here first. Too far. There we go, perfect. So you want to run to there. No path detected. Why have I got a break in my path somewhere? Once I've got these stations placed, I'm just giving up for tonight. I'm tired. Why are you not working? There is one piece missing. That's just typical. There we go. Cool. Now I get to wait for the train to move and then take away all my track that I've placed before. So that's going to be fun. I'm gonna move that a little bit further back because I'd rather it be slightly wrong, if that makes sense. No, actually, that makes no sense whatsoever. Something, and I'm too tired to think properly. Let's skip this quick. Still quite impressed with how well the hand trick works on that. Surprisingly good at getting them pretty much spot on. Ooh. Good green spot. There's no reason I can't make an outside track here. Yeah, let's do it. Right. Wire. Greens. just grab copper from there. Okay. That's what I'm going to do then. Oily products. Coal and steel over here. Coal and steel. Iron and steel. And oils. Uranium can come from here. I'll have to grab water from somewhere, which will either be here or here. Probably here, because that would make more sense. That's a bit too small of a lake. I know this game has unlimited water, but don't like it. I'm still thinking about what the hell to do about this maths. So, I know it worked before. I times it by 5, and then only use 9 of the slots. I mean, if I times this all by 4, I mean, it doesn't work. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have a feeling that my maths, although it works, is not quite right in terms of the way I'm doing all this timing. I don't quite know why it works at the moment. Might have to do a bit of, let's say, block logic in Excel to work out what the hell's actually going on. You're stopped. You're stopped in a good spot too. And that should be well and truly short, so that's fine. Game, what are you doing? What is running that's causing that much lag? You're not still like firing rockets, are you? I feel like it is. The rocket launch animations really cause that much lag. That sounds weird. I think I'm in the cargo car again. Oh dear, I'm not moving this time. There. I'm in the process of grabbing all these anyway, solid. Lag. Is it actually these things? They have just launched. What's it do with the science? Why are you guys just launching? Really weird. Never really seen that kind of behavior before. Fine. Oops. Keep doing that because I keep thinking I've copied it. No. Oh my god, is it doing? Does appear to be something related to that. Just don't know what. Right. Shouldn't be able to launch now. Whitelist trees again. That's 7. So I want 8. Which I can't sort of see, but not quite see. 8. Right. 5, 6, 7. Passenger present. You're going to go to 4. So what I need to check is that the back of the train doesn't actually collide with this, and I have a little bit of space. So why are you guys moving? Oh my god, are you still just charging robots? No, I bet I know what it is. I bet there's not enough robopods for them to actually, like, land in. Is that what's causing so much lag? wonder if that's what's causing the lag then, just the sheer number of robots that are just like in the air because they can't land anywhere. Each one could take 350 and it's 45,000 a year. 49,000. 140 robot ports. Okay, so now should be enough robot ports to land them all. Apparently I need to put some logic circuits on these and stop it firing the robot if there's no space for it to unload into. That was unexpected though. At least all the robots seem to have done. I wonder if that's going to help my lag then. Right, that's 0. Okay, so it does miss, but it does actually back up all the way through, which isn't really an issue. I think. Question mark, maybe, possibly. Hopefully not. Alright, let's move you around to number 1. Let's escape the inevitable net I'm about to put myself into. But yeah, I think I'm going to give up for that tonight. No, not going to get those. Let's go just grab those couple of robot ports that are actually getting challenged to make sure they're not causing any issues. By the looks of it, that's actually solved my... But yeah, it does look like it's actually like just firing the robots anyway. Firing these anyway, so I might have to do some circuit logic on that quickly. So I don't waste any more resources. You should go this way. What I'm thinking is just putting like a logic on it that means that when there's like, 8,000 in the chest, it stops trying to launch robots. I think they all just stole all my stone. So enable when white is less than 8,000, 80,000, 8,000. That should stop the robot launching. I guess I've never really tested that because I guess this thing just runs. Where's it got that? Cargo. I think got that. It's cargo. Why is it putting that in its cargo? Oh, resultant inventory. Right, okay. Rocket inventory. Fine. That's just weird. Okay. But that should... Okay, good. It can still carry on unloading when all that's happening. Okay, let's make that a little bit more like 7,500. Okay. At least that solved the performance issues. And that should solve wasting resources issues. Which, I mean, I got unlimited resources on, so it's not exactly a big deal. Otherwise, I'd spend half my time moving around all my deposits around here. Right. Let's get out of here. Where are you? 7. You belong to 8 then. That's the last of the big trains I'm going to make. Part of me feels like I need to plonk one down just for old time's sake, but I really shouldn't. Probably, maybe. Probably, maybe is the good answer to that, I think. $300. 600. 100. 100. Yeah, let's go 500. Right. That should give me a reasonable amount of stuff. That'll do for now. Right. So. Yeah. So, in the middle, I'm probably going to go and sort this out. So it's not hard, I'm just going to do this constantly. Just all the way around. Probably can get away with doing it like every other row rather than needing to do every row. I should probably like finish this now that I've started it because robots are going to want, yeah, power because that. That's not what I wanted. And basically just doing that all the way around. I'll copy and paste it though rather than placing it at distance using the Reach mod. Right. Yeah. I'm happy with that. Cool. I'm going to bed. Right. Yeah. I'll be back on Saturday evening. Yes, I'll be around this weekend. Yeah. So I'll be back with Factorio. I'll try and remember to get at least these two done before then. I'm not that bothered about the purple right now. I do need to do it, but until I run the purple again, it's not an issue. So yeah, that'll be done. I'll have my maths worked out for this so I can actually do stuff. Okay, good. When it stops at 1, the back end is missing here, which is also what I need. That means I've got a long enough track. Good. I'll make this thing into Rocket Launch Central. Somewhere I need to make whatever they're called. Satellites. That's the word. I just noticed there's a big fan there. I guess it's designed to blow like air down into it. Anyways, moving on. Right, good night. Before I get sidetracked with something else. Have a good one. I'll see you on Saturday. Bye.